Telling you, make a veggie stir fry. It's about 30 minutes or less, and you're gonna love it. Oh my gosh, it's so good. You know what? I'm getting a fork. That's it. I need to eat this. Have you ever opened your fridge and looked and found a bunch of vegetables in that crisper drawer and you think, oh my goodness, what am I gonna do with these? They're gonna go bad. Well, I've got the answer. Make a simple vegetable stir fry. I'm gonna show you how to do that right now. The method is so easy. Most vegetables work with this and you're gonna love it. It's healthy and delicious. You're gonna wanna make sure you check out my stir fry sauce recipe, which is in the caption. You can also find it on my YouTube channel. It's super easy, delicious, and yummy. Let's get started. Whatever veggies you want to use in your veggie stir fry is totally fine. It's really all about the method. I think my method is simple and easy. You could literally have a stir fry done in 20 to 30 minutes at the most if you do it this way. So for my vegetable stir fry, what I had in my fridge today was mushrooms. So I just sliced them up, very simple. Bell peppers, orange bell peppers is what I had, so that works. You could do green or red. I had a zucchini and I just used my veggie peeler. You can check that out in my like to know it anyways. A white onion, you could use a red onion, whatever you want. I had a jalapeno and I'm not letting the jalapeno go bad. Are you kidding me? Of course I want that jalapeno heat in my stir fry. And then I had some simple snap peas, okay? And then all of this I had for garnish. I had some limes, I had a little bit of green onion, which is oh so good on the top once you make it, and then some sesame seeds. And then I had some bean sprouts and a little bit extra jalapeno in case I want a little bit more, okay? All right, I love the heat. Anyways, so I'm just gonna throw it all in my wok and we're gonna get going right now. First step is I'm gonna put a little bit of coconut oil in the pan. Look at that gorgeousness. Now that it's all heated up, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put in the onion. I'm gonna make it in batches because I don't have a nice big wok. I have a kind of a medium to small wok. Anyways, I love it, so I'm gonna put in about half my onion. I like to get things cooking, and then I also like to give it a little steam. So you do a little fry, you do a little steam, and it cooks it pretty quick. So I'm just gonna let those onions sit there, kind of get heated up a little bit. So then I'm gonna add about half of my bell peppers. Okay, I've got the orange bell pepper. There we go. Depends on the vegetables you have. You can put them all in at once. I like to put the onion in first just to get the flavor kind of in there. And also I want my onions more cooked than my other veggies. So that's just my personal choice. Then I'm gonna add the snap peas. Oh, looking so good. Next, I'm gonna add about half of my mushrooms. There we go. Just give it a toss. Those snap peas are looking gorgeous. And here's where I'm just gonna put the lid on my wok for like maybe 30 seconds to 1 minute. Just let the mushrooms kind of cook down, get a little bit cooked. Then I'll add in the zucchini. The reason why I'm putting my zucchini in last is because I cut them with a julienne peeler basically, and so they're so thin, they don't need more than 30 seconds in the wok and they will be done. They need a little bit longer, which is fine. So I started with the onion, then I went to the bell pepper, then the snap pea, then the mushroom. The zucchini is going in for about 30 seconds. Then I'm transferring it to another pan and I'm gonna make the rest of this. Then we will add the stir fry sauce. I'm doing this in 2 batches. The first batch is pretty much done. I'm just gonna turn it off for a second, transfer it into another pan, and then I'll do my second batch. But literally that took 5 minutes. Get yourself equipped so that you can make a nice veggie stir fry, because what do you do with all those vegetables in the fridge? What do? You put them in a stir fry or a veggie pasta. We can talk about that later. You want to invest in some nice tools to do your stir fry, and you can check out the tools that I use in the link in my bio on my like to know it, okay? Here's round 2. One of the reasons why I love cooking with coconut oil. You don't need a ton of it. It has a high heating point and it's gonna stay in there and it's gonna work for you. Turning my heat back up to like a medium high. And again, I'm gonna start with the onions first. This time, I'm also gonna throw in a little bit of jalapeno pepper. I'm not gonna touch them because lucky knowing me, I touch my eye and then it's like, oh my gosh. So we'll just give that a little while. If you want to put carrots, I love putting carrots in my stir fry. Throw in some carrots, green bell pepper, red bell pepper, yellow, orange, mushrooms, all the different mushrooms. You could do shiitake, cremini, you could do oyster mushrooms, whatever makes you happy. If you want to put like bamboo shoots in this or even water chestnuts, I just go with it. It's just so good, so yummy. And you can serve it over rice or rice noodles or like Asian soba noodles, whatever you prefer. I made rice today. You could also serve it over quinoa, whatever makes you happy. This is one of those meals where you come home from work and you're just like, okay, I have a zillion veggies in the fridge. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna chop them and throw them in a pan. The key is the stir fry sauce, which you can check out this recipe on my YouTube channel, step by step. It's so simple. You can have this whole thing made in less than 30 minutes. We're doing bell peppers next. Gonna go with some snap peas next. Here we go. I'm gonna add the mushrooms now because they will give it some water. If it seems like things are starting to get a little crispy or a little burnt-ish, just lower your heat. That's fine. All right, now I'm gonna put in the rest of the zucchini. Look at how gorgeous this is. And there's my veggie stir fry. Oh my goodness. I like to heat up the sauce separately so that people in the household, if somebody wants more sauce or less sauce, they can do the amount of sauce they want. But I'm telling you, everyone's gonna want this sauce. I think maybe the white miso paste is what's taken this over the edge for me. It's so good. Give the sauce a little shaky shake. Here we go. Now I'm gonna use about half my sauce. I'm just gonna, if you notice your stir fry sauce is not thickening up to the level that you prefer, I recommend you just add a little bit more cornstarch and it will thicken it. All right, there it is. Look at that. The stir fry sauce. You want to cook it on like a medium heat. Let it start bubbling like this. These bubbles are amazing and they're important. Now it's nice and cooked, so I'm going to turn my heat off. I'm going to move this into a separate dish, and then we're going to pour it over our stir fry. And there you go, my homemade stir fry sauce. So I'm done with my veggie stir fry. I'm gonna add some of my stir fry sauce to it now. You can always add more later. I'm just not gonna overdo it. I'm gonna add a little bit of green onion. Here we go, a little bit of scallion, just a little bit. I love that. It's just so pretty and nice. And then what I do when I chop up my scallions, I actually keep the white parts separate because I just think it's pretty to layer it. So that's what I did. Now a little bit of sesame seed. Here we go. It looks amazing. If you want a little bit of lime, you can add a little lime. I'm gonna add a tiny bit. So here you have it, my amazing veggie stir fry with my yummy, yummy stir fry sauce. Make sure you check out my video for my healthy stir fry sauce because it goes great with this. But if you don't have that, let's just get to basics. Make a veggie stir fry, okay? It's delicious, healthy, and you're gonna love it. It takes less than 20 minutes.